For many visitors to other countries, one great attraction is the shopping, and Thailand is certainly one. And in the north of Thailand, at Chiang Mai, an ancient city, there have also been famous markets for many years, by night and during weekends, by day. The Sunday market here is really extraordinary. Add to that and the fact that Chiang Mai is growing in popularity and in size, and on the superhighway that surrounds the entire city, a great new destination for shopping and for all kinds of activity. Architecturally, it's quite surprising, and tonight they're having their launch party in early 2014. The centre is attractively named Promenada and is entering Thailand for the first time with reason to celebrate and an opening festival and concert to welcome everyone to the landmark building in Chiang Mai. Promenada is a very big complex, and these tree-like structures offer shading throughout what would otherwise be really vast spaces, just waiting to be filled with people who come shopping and for other leisure purposes. Of course, Chiang Mai is surrounded by mountains and trees that are so tall, and they too offer a canopy, just like this one here. It's a very inspired and light-filling idea that the architects have brought to Promenada in Chiang Mai. This exciting new name to us, Promenada, how well known is that?
Well, more and more well known. We opened last year in June, and since then more and more people are visiting this place. And of course, the years before we opened, we tried to establish the name Promenada in the market by doing a lot of marketing. However, in Europe, especially Eastern Europe, is more known than here, because we already own and manage our shopping malls in mainly Warsaw in Poland since 1993. So there it's very known.
So even with that international backing and experience, it still takes a lot of get up and go to open a big new mall like this one in a beautiful city like Chiang Mai.
Oh, definitely it takes time. Yeah, because, however, I need to say, I just came back from Holland this morning, and I had a few discussions with people in the same business in Western Europe, and they are amazed to see how quick we, let's say, from the buying the land, which we did in January 2008, and what a record period we opened the mall, because normally only the licensing permitting period in Holland is already a few years. So we just started construction in 2011 or end of 2010 and opened mid of 2013. So that's it takes time, but in our business is we did it quite quick.
But it also gives you a feeling that they want you here.
Oh, definitely. From the start, you see a beautiful shops here, like for example Rimping. It's a supermarket. Upstairs you see Chiang. They are local retailers, local families, and they are. Rimping is the supermarket from the northern region, where Chiang is the multimedia retailer from the northern region. And I have been meeting those families from the start, early start. They are very committed to make it work together with us. Together they opened over 5,000 square meters in shops, proving that they have not only confidence in the project, but also like to support our business here. And the same support we felt from the local community, the local government, in fact from the whole city. Because and every time when I meet new people, they say, "Oh wow, that you invested so much money in such a beautiful shopping mall in our city." So yes, the support is very heartwarming.
Well, it all works. Very well done. And
Thank you very much.
I think you've really created yet another reason for people to visit Chiang Mai.
Thank you very much. And hopefully when people hear about it, they will pay at least one visit. And when they pay one visit, most of people fell in love and will return.
The spacious interior of Promenada is not without a little whimsy. Model cows dressed for a day out are seen browsing in the mall. In fact, Promenada is organic like nature, with flowing lines and abundant natural light filling the great pavilions by day. The designers of this big centre have had the good sense and clever idea to put a small waterway through the two main sections, the two big pavilions, and it's reminiscent of the Ping River, of course. It runs through the entire city of Chiang Mai. There's a whole wing dedicated to family interests and inventive activities for children on the move. The big food court offers fresh food and views out over the Promenada estate. And that's where the concert is held to welcome guests to the Promenada experience. One very interested guest was the South African ambassador.
And I would encourage you to make this one of your stops over a weekend or whenever you feel like shopping.
And your presence here tonight, does that indicate that there's South African interest or perhaps finance in this development?
Yes, absolutely. You know, Chiang Mai is the second largest province after Bangkok, of course, and so South Africa is known as a fruit-producing country as well as wine. So there's some interest here because we are thinking of exporting, of importing fruit longan from here to South Africa. Because our markets have opened up. But there's a couple of details to work out still. But we are certainly looking at Chiang Mai as one of the provinces that have much to offer. I'm thinking particularly also about cultural tourism because it's a strength of ours. So we're looking at fruit. We're looking at cultural tourism. We're looking at what can we exchange in terms of best practices that we have in South Africa. So our market is open. South Africa is open for business. So is Chiang Mai. So.
By night, the festival was a musical delight. Ambassador Rabina was delighted to see countryman Matt Mole amongst the great voices. And there were many. And I'll find mine on the right of your side. And I'm talking to me all without a love. Too many days without you. We go to top performance vocally. And Thailand's Mr. Saxman, bringing a new twist and sophistication to northern music. It set the tone for a very classy development in Chiang Mai. Promenada. Well, there are lots of different influences here, be it the panda-faced coffee or something I haven't seen before, not in a fabulous supermarket in Thailand, an oyster bar with a great selection from Tasmania, America, and of course France. And my order has arrived, I think, off the car. So these are all very welcome little touches that let you know you're somewhere different and somewhere rather special. Promenada, the new destination for shopping and enjoyment in Chiang Mai.